What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some very, very interesting news. As Ryan Garcia, 24 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 20 wins by way of knockout, is now reporting that he is going to and is expecting to make more money in his fight April 20th against Devin the Dream Haney than he did in his massive mega fight April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena of 2023 against Gervonta Tank Davis. It's reported that Ryan Garcia made $30 million after the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis did of reportedly 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, a live gate of $23 million at the gate, and it's the 5th highest gate in Las Vegas boxing history. And it's said that Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia did extremely well financially. Both guys got over $30 million for this fight, right? And now Ryan Garcia, who got dropped in the 2nd round, then stopped in the 7th round by Gervonta Tank Davis. He came back. He had a fight against Oscar Duarte. He knocked him out in the 6th round. Now he's going into another mega pay-per-view fight, the second one of his career, against Devin Haney, whom he has history with. He and Devin Haney, they fought 6 times in the amateurs and reportedly split 3-3. And so with that said, Ryan Garcia is now stating that he is expecting to make $50 million fighting Devin Haney. $50 million, right? As it said, these reports, this is what the reports state. Okay? It states that Ryan Garcia would have made $80 to $100 million after the Haney fight, right? So he made $30 million for his fight with Gervonta Tank Davis, right? And if he's to make $100 million in his career, now keep in mind the biggest payday Ryan Garcia had going into the Gervonta Tank Davis fight was about $2 to $3 million at tops. So if they're expecting him to make $80 to $100 million after the Devin Haney fight, that means he would have to have made $30 million with the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, right? It's reported. So if he made $30 million with the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, that means he's going to make at least $40 to $50 million to fight Devin Haney. Now, if that to be the case for this fight with Devin Haney, that means this fight they expect him to be super, super successful. That means that he would have to have made at least $30 million. So for the fight, he made $30 million for the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. He made $5 million for the Oscar Duarte fight. That's $35 million. And if they expected him to make $100 million, and those was his 2 biggest purses, his last 2 fights, then they expected him to do $5 million, $50 million, $40 to $50 million for Devin Haney. Devin Haney has been making more than Ryan Garcia outside of the Gervonta Tank Davis fight per fight. So For all the people that says that Devin Haney is not a sell and not a draw, if Ryan Garcia is going to make this amount of money, that means this fight has to do at least 300,000 to 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Right? At least. So this completely debunks the notion that Devin Haney is not a draw, not a sell. Now, there's not a clear case of who's the A side in this situation, but we do know that we do know that Golden Boy Promotions is the lead promoter on this fight. So if it did 300,000 pay-per-view buys, that would be $24 million, right? Now, I don't know what his guaranteed purse is, but he's going to have a large guaranteed purse for this fight, right? So let's just say this fight did 400,000 pay-per-view buys, right? That would be 32 million. More than likely, they're going to split that 50-50, which means that now the networks have to get paid, the promoters have to get paid. So they're going to split that. Let's say they split that. What percentage of 32 million, right? And what percentage of that is going to go to Golden Boy and to the Zone for their distribution services, right? And obviously they paying a guaranteed purse up front. That would be 16 million a piece, right? So how much is his guaranteed purse? Is his guaranteed purse has to be bigger than his guaranteed purse for Gervonta Tank Davis, because it said that his guaranteed purse for Gervonta Tank Davis was about $2.5 to $3 million. Now, depending upon who's reporting it, one source will say that he made 5 guaranteed and Tank made 10. Another source say Tank made 5 and he made 2.5 to 3. He would have to have made more than that after this Devin Haney fight to bring in $100 million just through the sport of boxing. Now, I can completely understand if they're saying that he's going to make $80 to $100 million with his endorsements and with his brand and the sport of boxing combined. But if they're talking about solely the sport of boxing, then that means they're expecting this fight to be extremely successful. Because in order for him to touch those numbers, he's going to have to get a guaranteed purse a lot higher than he got for a Tank Davis fight. And he's going to have to do at least close to those pay-per-views. Now, it said that Tank Davis, and Ryan Garcia, they did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, right? Which means they brought in $96 million. Okay? $96 million. That's what saw both guys earn $30 million plus their guaranteed purse, right? So it said that Tank got over 30 million. He got over 30 million. Some people say Tank got 40 million. Well, if they took that whole complete 96 million that they made and he got 30 and Tank got 40, right? That would be 70 million. So that means it was on Showtime. That means Showtime, they got, for their distribution, for their guaranteed purse, they got paid and they made their money back. So this is huge. We have to see how this unfolds because a lot of numbers in the sport of boxing will just be thrown out there. There's a lot of numbers that's just going to be thrown out there, okay, and plastered all over the place. But again, what's Ryan Garcia guaranteed purse for this fight and what they're expecting the pay-per-views? Me personally, I think the pay-per-views is going to do about 350 to 500,000 pay-per-view buys, maybe more, right? But I think my number is 500,000 pay-per-view buys. So 500,000 pay-per-view buys okay, would be $40 million. Now, if it's $40 million and plus their guaranteed purse, then he can make 20 plus million, $25 million for this fight. Ryan Garcia can. And if he makes $25 million, that's about on par for him to make 80 million with the Tank Davis fight. If he made 30 million with Tank Davis, and then you factor in the 5 million he got for Oscar Duarte, the 3 and 2 million he got on other fights, that's another 10 million, right? And you put in this 25 million, that'll bring him close to that $80 million number. So 30 million plus with Tank. So let's say 30 million plus his 5 million already guaranteed. So let's say he made 35 million for Tank Davis fight. And then he made $5 million for Oscar Duarte fight. That's $40 million. And he made, 2 million here, 3 million there. So let's say he made a total, another 5 million in total with all his other fights. That will bring him about 45 million, right? And now you factor in the 25 million he can make from Devin Haney. That will bring him up to 70 million, right? The 45 million, bring him up to about 70 million. So let's see how this all unfolds and what the actual numbers look like. But Ryan Garcia is expecting to do massive numbers. So let's see, because this is another reason why Ryan Garcia wasn't happy that this fight got moved from Las Vegas to Brooklyn. And why he said for his business and for his brand, it's better that it takes place in Vegas. And he would like the fight to be moved back to Vegas. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But I can tell you what, this is going to be a reflection on Devin Haney being a major draw. I can tell you that. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.